Must have been pretty comforting knowing you had Mason going out there for that ninth inning the way he's pitched this year.
Yeah, he threw 2 innings, got 6 outs, and threw 13 pitches, so it couldn't have been more efficient. And that was a really big pitch there, in the ninth inning. And then Baker to Hernandez to Geisler for a double play. So just really good pitch, really good job of Baker catching it. Ball kind of took a funny hop on him. He caught it, threw a strike to Hernandez, and he turned it. So just good way to end the weekend. And wins are hard to come by, and sweeps are even harder to come by. So just proud of the way the team played.
And of course, that double play was huge because you had Jacob French lurking in the shadows there.
Yeah, he'd gotten a couple hits today. We had, kind of gotten him out some this weekend, but he had the answers for us today. So it was good to not have him, come up in that spot.
Spivey goes 5. And the only run he gives up was, he had a 0-2 count on the leadoff hitter, then he walks him, and that led to the only run he gave up. So it was a pretty good effort on his part.
I thought he pitched well. 5 innings, only gave up the 1 run, pitched out of trouble really well. And I think that's just back-to-back starts on Sundays, and he's done real well.
Top 2 guys in the order really came through for you today.
Yeah, Lackey had just a really good weekend, and Burris, he's going to find his way. He's not getting many pitches to hit, but he's going to find a way still to help us win because he wants to win. And tip your cap to both of those guys for sure.
And of course, Curse, he continues to come through in the clutch.
Huge hit, that's like you said, he's another one that just finds a way to win games. And the guy made a pretty good pitch on him. He hit it hard in the 6th hole to give us the lead.
How big was that pickoff at second? We haven't seen you use that play much this year, and what went into that?
It's huge. Matt took a trip to the mound just to kind of try to settle JP down, and then they never talked about a pickoff play, and so he got back in the dugout, and Hernandez is the one that put the pickoff on, and then JP's a really great athlete, and he's quick, and he turned, and the guy was out easy. So you got to tip your cap to Alex Hernandez. He's the guy that put it on, and JP executed.
Of course, JP, struggled a little, but he fought through it like some of the other guys have done this weekend, and got a couple of big strikeouts here and there.
No doubt. He had a huge strikeout on Small Dino. I know that, and to your credit, didn't have just command of everything, but figured out a way to get the outs that we needed him to get. And he's a great competitor, and just fun guy to be around. He's a lot like Lackey. He never has a bad day.
You got another big week. They're all big coming, moving forward. But you're 1 win away from 30 now, and you got Georgia coming up midweek. I imagine you'll have to sit down and see what you want to do with your pitching situation.
Yeah, I have no idea right now. Who we're going to start. But obviously Georgia's a great team. They too just have gotten off to a great start. It'll be fun to finally have the game back at Truist Park. So very thankful for the Braves for that, and just thankful for Children's Healthcare of Atlanta for sponsoring this game. And we'll raise money for a good cause, and playing your arch in-state rival doesn't get any better than that.
Okay, thanks.